你开始了吗 ？Hello everyone, this is Daniel from Hoymiles Power Electronic. Thanks for your attending our SNEC 2021 live stream issue. And really appreciate for your keep interested and trusting in Hoymiles products. Before the show starts, I want to show you what the brands around our Hoymiles booth. Yeah, it's quite a big booth. Around us is left side is Solis. Here. I want to show you the brand around the booth. Solis over there, the Sunguru, and we have the K-Star behind us. Now follow me. I will show you how the layout of the booth. You can see very crowded in the site. So center of the booth, we have the two desks to show you our best-seller products here. This is for the Europe products and for North American. And then here we have the three-phase microinverter for Europe. Maybe in the future we can release in Australia, but we don't get the certification yet here. And here you can see a tank. Yeah, it's very funny. There are a lot of the golden fish inside the tank, and we put one of the microinverter inverter. Hoymiles microinverter provides the IP67. Yeah, show you here. Hoymiles provides IP67 waterproof for the microinverter. That's why we can provide the warranty, basically warranty 12 years, and also 25 years warranty is also option for you. And it's very safety for the better weather and the better environment. Here. Tomorrow at the same time, we will have a webinar for more details of our products and the parameter of the products here. Yeah, please don't forget it in joining us tomorrow. This is the global footprint. Actually, Hoymiles selling in over 70 countries, on the countries and regions, and we are still counting. Not only on the American and Europe, Asia. Now we have the Australia and the African market. Let's back to our products. Hoymiles, like I mentioned before, Hoymiles has a lot of the microinverter version for different area. Actually, we have the most rich and complete models for microinverter in the world. In response to the Australia requirement and regulation, we supply the suitable models for Australia. Not only one-in-one microinverter like the other brands, we also got the two-in-one microinverter and the four-in-one microinverter. Yeah. For one-in-one microinverter, we normally supply for customers to make the AC module products or AC kit. But for Australian market, usually I will recommend our two-in-one microinverter. It's able to connect with two panels at once and contains two independent MPPT. It's reduced cost compared with the one-in-one microinverter. But one-in-one microinverter and has a good, it supplies a good flexibility for installation, and it's compatible with the Australian mainstream panel size like 370, 390. Here, next is its big size device is our 4-in-1 microinverter series. Obviously, it's able to connect with 4 independent panels. It contains the 4 independent MPPT. Yeah. Actually, the 4 independent MPPT version is only for Australia. You can see it's longer than our normal size, the 4-in-1 microinverter. The best part is these three series can mix connected with each other, which means it provides more flexibility to design the different size of the different size roof capacity. Compared with the 1-in-1 and the 2-in-1, Hoymiles 4-in-1 microinverter reduced the cost greatly. You can demonstrate us. We put 4 single 1-in-1 microinverter integrated into one device, but nothing lose about the quality and the functions. It's also compatible the Australian mainstream modules like 370 and 390. But if you want to use the modules like 450, you can use our the modules like HME 3050. We also got the small size for HME 1200, the 4-in-1 microinverter. Yeah. All mentioned above this is our DC chain version microinverter. Now I want to show you the brain of the whole system, the DTU Pro. DTU Pro is as well as the data transfer unit. It achieves the data communication between the microinverter and it will update the data to our server. Then it show you how the performance your station via the Hoymiles SML platform. Yeah. Here. All accessories you may need here is about the AC connector, AC end cap. We have the extension cable, but it's not allowed to use in Australia because of the regulation. Yeah, we finished the DC chain version. Now I want to introduce you Hoymiles, the new released project, the trunk version. Hi buddy, could you give me a big thank you? Here. You can see a little bit different. For our DC chain version, the microinverter attached with 2.4 meters AC cable. So that's why they can do the hand by hand. But for our future version, the trunk version, you can see a very long AC connector, AC cable. It's like the bus cable. It's like bus cable, and it's allowed the more unit microinverter for one cables because it's required a bigger current transport due to the that's why we need a bigger size AC cable. For Australian market, we will release the models like HMS 1000 for 2-in-1 microinverter and HMS 2000 for 4-in-1 microinverter. Not only the improvement of the capacity of microinverter, we also give our best technology about the data transfer unit. For our DC chain version, we supply the 2.4 gigahertz communication technology. For our new release, it's basically the 4th generation DTU. It's provided the sub-1 gigahertz data communication technology. This will provide the more stable and stronger signal for the whole system. And all Hoymiles microinverter achieved world's #1 CEC efficiency at 96.7% for multi-panel microinverter. Yeah, and it's also different with the DC chain. About the trunk version, we have the different accessories like the AC trunk cable and the AC trunk port cap, AC trunk end cap. Yeah, please focus here. You can show to our customers. That's all I want to show you here today. So please don't forget we will have a webinar for more details about the Hoymiles product at the same time, 1 p.m. Half hour, yeah, over there. So don't forget. Yeah, maybe we do a little bit fast for our live streaming show. Maybe I want to introduce more details about our products. So yeah, here. Actually, I want to talk about how Hoymiles microinverter suitable the Australian regulation because actually the Australian market is not good for the new brand. into entering the market, because like regulation, the distance between the microinverter and the panel, it will not allowed for 1.5 meters. That's why we don't allow the need to use the AC extension cable here. But the 2-in-1 microinverter will solve the problem, because it's only connected with the 2 panels. You can like put it landscapeable and or any format you want to place. But for 4-in-1 microinverter, it will give the limitation for installer. Like you cannot place the panels like for one string, but 2.2 matches the placement is available. And I want to focus on our monitoring system, because it's our advantages compared advantages compared with others. The DTO Pro will allow to update the module level data, like the voltage, the current, and the temperature about the panels and the microinverter to the apps. So once the best part, once the output power is filled down, you can find it via our SNEC platform. So it's good for replacement. You don't need to find it one by one. Yeah. And the DTO Pro can cost storage for 7 days data once your internet is breakdown. So instead of the local storage, you can even put a micro SD card for the local station, 7 days. The DTO Pro allowed for like maximum 99 panels connection. But what if I want to build a solar station like 1 megawatts? Then we will need a more DTO Pro. For Hoymiles, our maximum size microinverter station is up like 2 megawatts. We have that case in China, and actually the 4-in-1 microinverter is the best seller for whole series. Of course, because we have the lowest price compared with the other 2 models for 4-in-1. And how to show you the little bit of parameter to our customers. Hoymiles microinverter startup voltage only as low as 22 volt, so it can work earlier, like the sun just rising up, and also the close work later than the string inverter. That's why we see the microinverter efficiency like the 5 to 30% higher than the string inverter system. Not only we have the lower startup voltage, but also is the independent MPPT. Like the 2-in-1 microinverter, once one panel get the shading, it will not affect the others. Also for 4-in-1 microinverter, it's also independent MPPT. Once one panel get the effect, like the cloudy weathers, the other three panels will work well. That's why we have the best power output compared with the string inverter. For daisy chain version, like I mentioned before, it's integrated with a 2.4 AC cable compared with the trunk version. It will saving the cost for our customers. I think it's a 12 AWG AC cable. For the trunk cable, they will use the 10 AWG, the bigger size. The compared with the string inverter, they may only have the 4 MPPTs for the whole system, like a 5 kilowatt string inverter system, but the Hoymiles achieved 99.8% MPPT function. It's a massive, it's impressive the value compared with the string inverter. It's weather perfect for the residential project. And for the microinverter system, you will no longer need an isolator for your DC side, but the AC isolator is still a requirement. It's still required for the system because this is a requirement of the Australia regulation. For the 4-in-1 microinverter, it's allowed the 4-unit 4-in-1 microinverter for one string, which means for one string microinverter it will available 16 panels in total. But for 2-in-1 microinverter, it's allowed for like 8 to 9 unit 2-in-1 microinverter for a whole string. It's the same the numbers of panels, like 16 and even 20 panels. And if you have any questions, you can just throw it on our chat box. We will answer. We have tech support answer your question as soon as possible. In the future, we will release our bus version, the trunk version, the microinverter. The price of the microinverter will be a little bit reduced, but the trunk cable actually is higher than the DC chain, because you know the DC chain is AC cable integrated with the microinverter, but for the trunk version it's separate. For the trunk version, is also the plug and play installation. It's extremely fast and easier than the string inverter. We actually calculated that it's 300% than the string inverter system. Yeah, and the best part, and I think the biggest advantages of the microinverter compared to the string inverter is the safety. Microinverter system its DC voltage will not over the 60 voltage. Compared with the string inverter, it's at least 400 voltage, quite dangerous. You know, for Australia, it's like the over 100 string inverter project caused fire because of high DC voltage. But if we're using a microinverter system, it will never happen like the fire accident. That's why it's highly recommended for using the microinverter system for residential project. Yeah. That's all the advantages I want to share you today. Maybe more details on tomorrow's webinar. Please come join us. Thanks, mate.